Hey everyone, welcome back to Quick Shifts channel. My name is Jason, and today, if you guys saw the thumbnail, we got another package from Lasfit. In today's package, Lasfit has sent us item number LL-JE06. And what this is today is the JL for the Wrangler Unlimited floor mats. So let's go ahead and open these up and take a look at these. Now you guys might have watched previous videos where I did the floor liners, floor mats for Lasfit, did reviews on those versus WeatherTech. This will be something similar. Now, you guys know I don't have a JL. I do have a Jeep, but it's a Jeep Gladiator. And they sent these out to me, and I'm going to see if I can't get this back section to fit in there. Now, the front section should be no problem, because the front of every Jeep is pretty much the same. There's no difference on the floor. Now, for the back section, the second row seats, it's very different. The Gladiator is different from the regular Unlimited and the four-door Jeep Wrangler, and the 4XE is even different from the four-door Wrangler. So let's go ahead and take a look at these. I expect the same good quality that I've seen in their other floor mats. And this looks like one of the front mats, and already you can tell it's got a nice deep edge here. So it's a nice big pocket. It's got really good grooving. This looks to mimic a tire tread. Big thick grooves in here to catch liquids and spills, dirt and stuff, so it all captures in here rather than on the floor of your vehicle. And with these steep walls, it'll keep it inside here where your feet are rather than spreading around. So that's a nice good feature. It also provides grip so you don't slip. This is a really eco-friendly TPE material, and these are laser fit, so they should fit perfectly into the vehicle. So we'll take these out. Nice little Lasfit in there. We'll take these out and test them in the front of the Jeep Gladiator. Here's the other side, and it looks like they will click into the same pegs that are already installed in the Jeep from the factory. So we'll take those out, pop those in, and see how they fit. And of course, you get the user's manual here, one page of how to pop these in. Pretty simple. And this tells you about your warranty. You do have a 45-day warranty on these, and if you sign up, you can get a 90-day warranty. But you guys won't need that. I mean, these are super thick material. My experience in the past, they've got a pattern on the back here that keeps them so they grip in. So even with these stays, they won't slip around. You're not going to have any reason to return these. These things are solid. You guys will be very happy with that. And they show you how to straighten them out. If they do come bent, all you have to do is set them in the sun. The heat of the sun will make these go back into their form once they warm up in the sun. Now, if it's cold outside, I know it's wintertime now as I'm filming this. If it's cold, then you might have to go somewhere where it's going to be warm to keep them warm. So let's go ahead and take this back section out. Now, for a Gladiator, some of them have a bed box. So I don't know if bed box is the right word, but there's a box under the rear seat. So while this might fit, putting this into the Gladiator, it might fit from this part forward, but not this part back. So we're going to have to go out there, take a look at it, and see if we can make that work. Now when you flip over in the seat, there's like this little section under there where you can put things, straps, stuff like that in there. It's also where the bolts go in for the roof and everything, and the doors. But that takes up space, and I don't know if we'll be able to slide or shimmy this under there or not. But again, just like the front mats, they do have the space in here. Really solid material again. It's got the tread pattern through here, deep grooves for catching liquids, laser fits, so they should fit great if you have a JL Wrangler 4-door. Standard version, the Rubicon, anything like that, a Willys, these will fit perfectly in there. If you have a 4XE, you want a different item number. So make sure you choose the 4XE specific mats, because they too have a different back because they have the battery under those seats. So similar issue to the Gladiator, only Gladiator is not a battery, it's just a little bit different design layout. So again, same quality I've grown to expect from Lasfit. These look like they're the same high quality, but we're going to go ahead and pop these into the Gladiator and see if we can get this back section to fit or not. As a comparison here, I wanted to show you guys, I already do have the Mopar floor mats in here that hook in. And one of the major differences I wanted to show you guys is that with the Mopar mats, you have the drain plugs that you can pull in, put in and install into the floor mat. With this Lasfit, you don't have that on here. There is no drain plug. So I did want to point that out to you guys as one of the difference. If you're city driving and you don't mess with that much, you never get caught in the rain, no big deal. But if you're like me, and I'll click over to this video, in case any of you don't know about the drain plugs and you get caught in the rain, here's how they work. Pull up your mat, dig your fingers down in the drain hole, and pull the plugs out. Here's what they look like. And there you go. Goodbye water. I get stuck in the rain every now and again, and these have proved that I must have access to them. Now, of course, you could always just pull the mat up and out and get your access to them if you need it, but I like having it with this floor mat. So that's one of the major differences for me. But we can pull these out. They're a mess. I need to clean them off anyway. And I can put it side by side here so you guys can see the difference between the Jeep and the Lasfit. So here's the Lasfit, and I can tell you the quality of this mat in comparison to the quality of this mat is pretty similar, honestly. The material's pretty similar, but the main difference here is this has the deep grooves to catch dripping, to catch mud, dirt, things like that in it. This has grooving on it, but it's not deep grooved. So it's gonna sit and puddle largely on there, where this is gonna capture it down below so it gets off of the tread of your feet and your shoes. We'll go ahead and grab this one. Got it covered in grass, but we'll just throw it in here for the time being. How easy these are to install. Of course, I'd wanna take my drain plug cap and put it back in here, but for now, just gonna throw this in here to show you guys. So click, then get it to line up, click, and that's all there is to it. And it sits right in there, sits flushly. So as I talked about earlier, the gaps from it swelling or from being packaged in the boxing during shipping, put this in the sun, let it sit, and this will push its way back out and form fit all the way in nice and snug. So again, as I was telling you guys, you have this seat here, and the seat bucket makes this a little different back here from the traditional four-door and a Wrangler. So the Gladiator, not every Gladiator has this, but mine does. So based off of how this is shaped, I don't know if it's gonna fit in here. So let me go ahead and pull this Mopar one out. All right guys, so I've got the back seat or the back floor mats out now. So here are the Mopar for the Jeep Gladiator, and you can see how they're a two-piece that's actually split here right down the middle, and there's some buttons that help hold it together. But just like the front, it's got a nice little pattern, gives you a little bit of grip. It says Jeep, which is really nice, looks really good, but it's not grooved like the Lasfit is. The Lasfit has nice grooving in it, nice deep wells to catch snow and water and rain, mud, debris, stuff like that. But again, I'm not sure this is going to line up right. Right away I notice it's got the front plug, which Lasfit does too, but then there's like this little nub in here, and it's laid out a little different down here at the bottom. You'll notice right away than the Mopar set is. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can throw these in there, but I'm not thinking that they're going to fit. We'll go ahead and give it a try. We'll see if we can get it to fit in here. Well, I got to be honest, it's not looking good. I don't know if you guys can see it, but the way the floor mat is down there, it's not lining up against it. It's laid out slightly different. I'll go ahead on the other side here, see if I can pull it through, make it nice. Not going to give up just yet. Nope, it's just not going to do it. But hey, we gave it a try. Oh well, the front's fit, but the rear does not. So maybe Lasfit can come up with an option for the Jeep Gladiator. Now, if I can find a friend with a JL that we can test these in. So now that I pulled it back out, I just laid it right over the top so you guys can see the difference in the shape of the Gladiator from the Mopar to these Lasfit. Again, these Lasfit mats are for a JL Wrangler 4-door, but you can see how it fits slightly different almost all the way around, especially in the back. Hey everyone, we're back again, and I've managed to secure my buddy's JL Wrangler Rubicon so we could test these Lasfit out in this and see how they fit in comparison to how they fit or did not fit in our Gladiator. So let's go check that out. All right guys, so again, here are the Lasfit floor mats for the JL Wrangler 4-door. Let's go ahead and check out the Mopar mats that my buddy has currently in here. So pay attention, they have the clips here, and again the drain hole like we talked about. Look at how this fitment, how this ledge is here, and how deep, it's kind of hard to see, but how deep up it goes here. And then in the back seat, you'll notice how the hump is different here, and how the legs are different under the seat here, and how that plays into how the mats fit in this vehicle. So we're going to go ahead and start yanking these out. And slapping the Lasfit in here. All right, so here we have the Lasfit for the JL Wrangler, and these are the Mopar for the Jeep Wrangler. And you can see the fronts, as we talked about just on the Gladiator, how deep that wall is versus how much deeper it is on the Lasfit, as well as those grooves and pockets for catching drips, mud, water, ice, salt, all those things that fall out of your shoe into the vehicle. Now looking at the bottom piece, or the back piece here, Lasfit is one big piece. And look how much deeper it is back here with these pockets, how much further they'll go under the seat, and how much further they'll come in the back here in comparison to the Mopar. The Mopar are very nice, very happy with these, no problem with them, but it is also a two-piece design, but the two-piece does help you install these into the vehicle. So let's grab these front mats. We're going to go ahead and slap these inside the Jeep. Slide it on in there. Find where the push pins are. And click them on down. There we go. And you can see how these fit flush back in there. They go pretty far back up in the back, covering both pedals. Nice high sidewall. Fits perfectly. That 3D imaging printing, the scanning of the vehicle makes these fit in there wonderfully. And then rinse, repeat for the other side, and then we'll grab the ones for the rear and we'll slap those in next. And again, you can see how those fit up in there. Nice and neat, high wall, the deep grooves, looking good, perfect fit. Last but not least, let's wrestle in this big second seat, second row floor mat. Like before, find the stays here, push this down in. That clicks down in, and this pushes flat. It's looking good on this side. Now you'll notice this has a hole here, but it doesn't click in like the front piece clicks in. But you can see how this comes back further, covers more of the seat back here, and it goes deeper under the front seat, the driver's seat. Let's go get that other side. There we go, nice firm click. Make sure everything's laying flat. Now that we have this in place all around, you can see how it's nice to have one firm connection across so there's no gaps for things to leak or get in the center. One firm piece. You have the deep pockets here for catching things, and this fits in looking like it's factory. This is a great piece. Highly recommend it. I wish it fit in the Gladiator, but it doesn't. All right, so here they are, fully installed all the way around. Looking great, looking OEM, looking like they belong. Again, very satisfied with these Lasfit. They've knocked it out of the park. These fit phenomenally. It's a great product. Nice thick material. Easy enough to get in and out. Stays in place. Don't have to worry about things slipping. Highly recommend these. They go at a great price. I believe they're on sale for just over $100 right now. Use the discount code in my description down below. And I believe you get another 20% off during this holiday weekend. Hopefully I get this out in time for that. Running out of time, just like everyone else. But again, I wanted to thank everybody for watching the video. Please give us a thumbs up, leave a comment down below if you have any questions, and subscribe and share this with your friends. Thank you to all our great viewers out there. We really appreciate it. Thank you to Lasfit for the opportunity to present these to you guys. And thank you to my buddy. I won't mention your name. You know who you are. Love your Jeep. Man, I really missed my Moab. Thank you, everyone. Really appreciate it. Have a great holiday, and we'll catch you on the next video. Thanks, guys.